Hello, welcome to part 6. I need to thank you for tuning in thus far if you are here. Now, quick thing, I was watching the last two videos, part 4 and 5 in particular. The game volume was a little bit loud, especially for my voice. I do have a lower voice, and I'm wearing a new headset. And I did notice that overall microphone quality was a little bit lower, but it's the only USB headset I have. Basically what I had to do before, I had to plug in an Xbox One controller and then plug in an Xbox One mic. And of course that was a very faulty setup, and granted microphone quality was better, but I could barely hear anything in terms of sound. Sound quality was very bad, so I'm sorry. It looks like you might have to suffer for a little bit in terms of microphone quality, but I think overall sound quality, for me at least, will be a lot better, so very sorry about that. So if you're watching the last episode, we just came up here. God. Ouch. God, we could have died. Alright, we're using 2 that time.
This place is a terrible mess.
Call me crazy, but I don't think there's anything over there to loot. Except...
There's no charge. Come back.
Oh! I don't think there's anything... Whoa! What the hell? Dang, we crushed this guy. It's the first time it's happened. I knew you could do it. It's just never happened to me.
Where did you
Alright. So, yeah, sorry about the last episode. We did miss the key. We didn't even go to that side of the... Hello. Anyway, as I was saying, we didn't even go to that side of the cargo bay, so very sorry for that. It's taken up some valuable time. You know, I do record 20 minutes. I think that's the sweet spot.
power drained?
Not only is it a sweet spot, but it is the limit of NVIDIA's Shadow Play software, which again is free, which is phenomenal. No price tag. Granted, it's not like you can, it's not like you can edit videos with it. You just basically have a timer on the screen. You can't see it, but once it reaches 20 minutes, I basically press F10, and that records the last 20 minutes of gameplay. I make a thumbnail, I add the tags, I put something stupid in the subscription, or description, not subscription. Basically, that's that. I call it System Shock 2, part, etc., whatever. And then I add it to the playthrough playlist, so that way you can have easy access to it, and thus making it a very good experience for the viewer. So, yeah. Very rubbish setup. I should not say rubbish, actually. I'm not British. Very... I don't know what to word it. Very, I should say, maybe free. Because basically, as long as you have a headset, and you have Shadow Play, and you have a way to plug in the headset, and you have a controller, you can become a YouTuber. Now, obviously, I'm playing on a keyboard. That's very interesting. I don't know how this game would be on a controller. I know a lot of people say it's not good. Granted, I probably believe them, because yeah, this game really is not built with a controller in mind. I mean, I could probably come up with a way to map it to where it's actually usable, but keyboard is definitely a lot better in that regard. I think keyboard in general is a lot better. A lot of my friends are only console gamers, so when they come over, they just wonder in amazement how I'm able to pull off playing on a keyboard. It's very easy, as long as you take a keyboarding class at school, but anyway, let's get back to the game. I don't want to share any life stories.
Silence the dead.
Boy. Oh boy.
We remain.
Alright, you're out. Now, I want to kind of introduce something, maybe like a question of the video. I've been thinking about this. You know what? If you guys have ever seen Fine Bros Entertainment or the whole React channel, they did have like a fiasco lately, like a React World or something stupid.
Not welcome.
But, yeah. Basically, the question for this video is, if you had any game for people to react to on the React channel, what would it be? I would definitely choose this game. I feel like nobody has experienced this game. I mean, there's so much happening with the franchise at the moment. We're getting the remake, or I don't know, reboot, remaster, remake of the first one. Word it however you want it. Maybe call it a redux. How about that? Yeah, basically, a lot is happening in the franchise, and a lot of it happened in such a short time. I mean, a lot of people, not just me, have been waiting. What, this game came out in '99, so about 17 years for a sequel. And granted, I have not been waiting that long. This game came out when I was born, a few months before I was born, actually. And I discovered it, or I started playing it when I was about 15. I'm 16 right now. It's okay, I don't mind disclosing my age over the internet. The World Wide Web, if you call it that. So, I've only been waiting about a year for a sequel. Other fans, 17 years. That is almost 20 years without any word of a sequel or not. Now granted, Ken Levine did a few interviews. Like, people would ask him, like, so what's up with System Shock 2? And he would say something smirk and something stupid.
All meal service aboard the Von Braun will be suspended. Nutritious snacks are available at most replicators.
Anyway, and he would say basically something stupid, to be honest, like, oh, it might come out, maybe not, maybe, you know, stuff like that. I mean, sort of how Valve's doing it with Half-Life 3. I mean, I don't even care about that game. Like, I've played Half-Life 1 and 2, thought they were okay, like, kind of overhyped, to be honest. Wow.
A laboratory worker from MedSci called me down to the vivisection room yesterday. He felt the lab chimps were exhibiting uncommon intelligence. I sat with one for 4 hours and tried to probe it with the Psyamp on a Beta 4 cycle. It failed to respond. I, of course, assumed it was because it was incapable of reacting to the sophisticated Beta 4 cycle. But then, I realized it was blocking the probe intentionally. As soon as I raised the Psyamp to attack it, the creature lashed out with its arms and projected a cryokinetic field towards me, paralyzing my arm. I immediately side-dampened the monkey and then stunned it with an electric prod.
Okay. There's a drone nearby. Big. Dang it. There we go. Alright. Very dark. Not sure if it's really dark for you guys. YouTube does have some weird compression.
Malone's dead. I was just talking to him and this cyborg came up behind him and... Okay, Connie, get a grip. Get a grip. I've recoded the door lock and engineering control to 15061. I think I'll be safe in here. Yeah, I'll be safe in here.
Okay, we got the passcode 15061 or 15061. Why do a lot of people say O instead of actual 0, like 15061? I'm not sure if she said that for sure. Ouch. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank God. I love when they drop a hypo. Jesus Christ. Alright. Engine core. That's the way we need to go. I don't recommend going to command control just yet, as it is in the path. God dang it. Need a battery. Or a recharge station. Actually, I'm such a fool. Don't forget right here, there is... Dang it, there is not a recharge station. Thought for sure there was one. Oh, this must have been what I thought was something. Where's that key at? You can use one key in that. It's not completely worthless. You find a lot of times you just forget to use most of them.
Due to the tenuous situation as of late, I've ordered security defense turrets placed at key locations. Yesterday one went off accidentally and critically injured crewman Wells. However, somebody must have tampered with the Xerxes security subsystems, because now my technicians are unable to take them offline. Until we get to the bottom of this, I've ordered all security turrets recalled to storage. But now I can't get in touch with the team I sent out to do the recall.
Alright, sounds like some genuinely bad things are happening. God, I almost forgot it. That would have been quite embarrassing. Whoops.
Xerxes is one step ahead of us. He's performed an override on the fluidics control computer and blocked us out. But keep an eye open. You might be able to find some workaround.
Alright, so the log we found there is vital.
Somebody's been tampering with the Xerxes unit. In the interest of keeping secrets from the powers that be, I've installed a backdoor to the fluidics control computer. To activate it, install hardware override 45M DEX in the system's monitoring unit in command control. You can find 45M DEX in auxiliary storage 5 in the coolant tubes. Key code 34760.
Oh God. Okay. 34760 auxiliary storage 5 and 45M DEX. That's obviously not it. Now, we did run into it earlier. So this is going to be the ultimate test. I honestly almost always get lost on this part. Able to clean him up. I believe we're actually going the right way. Pro tip. If you walk forward and hold down one of your strafe buttons, you'll go faster. Oh. God, that is scary. Hold on. Oh. Alright, we got him. There we go. Some bonuses back here, so need to look for 45M DEX. That is there. There we go.
You have not disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Now the reason I'm picking up SB and V, we will need it a little bit later on. So if you want to go ahead and pick that up there, that might be a little bit smarter. You can definitely live without it if you've already moved on. Now we basically need to go back to... Actually, we need to go to command control. We have not been yet.
Radiation hazard.
I lead you.
Now, if you're honestly really dying at this point, you definitely want to put on the hazmat suit. That does give us 75% damage resistance to toxins and radiation, so while it is a good trade-off in that regard, you're going to lose a lot of defense. In fact, 20% to physical damage. So be sure you switch that on just for that part and keep on your main armor. Inventory is good. A little bit full. Now, we basically skip that room because we have to go to command control and insert the actual chip in there. Then we come back and then we press it and then yada yada yada. Now, what you just saw there brings up an interesting point. Now, as you can gather by now, enemy respawns are random and they constantly happen, but we just saw him appear out of nowhere, or at least there's like a psionic special effect there. I'm wanting to know if they just put that there in case you saw it, and sort of make it look like, oh, he must have teleported there, or that the Mini actually uses telepathic redirection. Okay. Which is oh, right here, you might want to run to this doorway immediately. It's right out there. If that turret hits that, or that guy hits the barrels, you're gonna die. It's not gonna be pretty, so make sure you strafe run to that. Oh god. Strafe run into that gravity lift. And come up here.
Not me. No way. They're not gonna get me. They're not gonna change me. Rachel, kids, I'm sorry.
Damn. Like it sucked. Oh god. Always miss that part. That head basically like shot off from that corner. I think it's typically designed as a jump scare, but
Yours.
I don't know why I just used the shotgun there. Bit of a waste. Okay. There's a camera on the left side, so be careful. Get that thing. Now, if you do get spotted by that, don't worry, there's a terminal right there you can access, so... Oh, let's actually put in the chip. Come up to this, bring the chip out of your inventory, and there you go.
Well done. I'm uploading some cybernetic modules. Find an upgrade unit as soon as you can.
Alright. You know what? I haven't been doing this a lot. Might as well get some standard chills. Never hurt anybody. Stats. God, 49. Let's go with cyber, some agility, tech, more hack, more of this, more of maintenance. Now, would it be smart? No, we can't even do that yet. Wait, activate that? Okay, good. Good. Cyber affinity, that's pretty much, that's good. I'd never go past 2 agility. I don't really think it's that good of a skill. Hack, garbage. You know what? Let's go. Let's play it safe. Let's save up our points because on the next deck we are going to get access to a lot more things. So, well, this video is coming to about an end, so I'm not going to progress any more. So, thank you for watching. Tune in for the next part, which will be uploaded very soon. Thanks for watching.